Tourism has long been essential to the French economy, with Paris consistently ranked among the most visited cities on the planet. But years of continuous growth in tourists visiting the French capital has ushered in the plight of overtourism, leading to increasing frustration among many locals. Deemed the capital of romance and home to world-renowned landmarks such as the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower, visitors to Paris often find themselves surrounded by crowds of fellow travelers more so than works of art and history. Tourists who hope to reenact cinematic strolls on the Champs-Élysées may encounter scenes of a crowded street more akin to that of Mongkok. Just last month, workers at the Louvre organized a strike in protest at unsustainable numbers of visitors at the museum. The surge in tourists traveling to the French capital was largely the consequence of Paris having hosted the 2024 Olympic Games, with the city welcoming a record-breaking 100 million visitors last year. Businesses in Paris may find increasing amounts of opportunities, but for local residents, it's only the start of their nightmare. Amandine, who was born and raised in Paris, said residents living in the city's residential areas have already been affected by the deluge of tourists. The Parisian recalled how easy it was for her to get a spot at a local restaurant during the pandemic, but noted there are long queues everywhere now as tourists outnumber locals. She added that the metro is crowded with visitors and large suitcases, making it frustrating for many local residents. Amandine says she initially planned to rent a place for herself, but had to face reality after finding out most homeowners prefer to lease their property to tourists. This as the French government predicted that tourist figures will only increase throughout this year. But the local tourism sector believes this development will eventually lead to an internal crisis and is planning to reduce overseas promotions. In a bid to promote luxury tourism and attract more high-spending visitors, French authorities earlier allocated 1.7 billion Hong Kong dollars to assist with the effort. However, representatives of the French tourism ministry find such tourism packages lacking. This Secretary General of a joint Chinese-European Tourism Association said those who wish to purchase tickets for a metro or bus ride in Paris are often confused by the unhelpful infrastructure. He suggested that the French government adopt digital solutions to make consumption in the city more efficient. Meanwhile, some Parisians encourage France-bound visitors to consider going to other regions of the country, such as Normandy or the French Riviera, and urged authorities to improve transport to these locations.